Hey everybody, welcome back to another video with Thrivestry. I am JJ. So we're going to talk about dumbbell split squats, or split squats in general. This is a movement that I use a lot when pairing up with the other parts of the strength focus or in a superset. And it's something that a lot of programming in a lot of other CrossFit gyms are lacking, is a single limb work. And so I'll make a whole other video talking about that, but just know that that we need to be able to train our body. There's a lot of benefit to training our limbs independently, but one of the main reasons why we don't see them show up in metcons that often in conditioning workouts is because they don't pack a real strong metabolic wallop, because they're not actually, because we're only using one arm. Usually we'll hit muscle fatigue first, and so we're not really taxing the cardiorespiratory system. So that's why we don't see it as much. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't do it, right? In fact, we should be probably doing a lot more than other people. People should be doing a lot more than they realize, and so that's why I include it so much. So single leg split squats. This is basically training us for, I'll carry over to lunges and pistols and things, but also squats in general. We want to make sure that we're creating balance and symmetry in the hips, and we're also finding any issues, because what will happen is a lot of times somebody may have an issue with a hip or a knee or something, but they don't know it yet, and it'll show up in these sort of training and tests, and which allows us to then, we can fix it before it becomes a problem, before it sidelines them, or have to do a big upset to their training. And so that's one of the reasons why it's so important as well. So the way this progression works, we're doing 6 weeks, and we want it to progressively get heavier, but we also have some options for progressing the movement into more and more advanced variations. So the first thing is just a dumbbell split squat. Or a dumbbell, basically, essentially a dumbbell lunge. So I'll take a couple of these here, and you'll have people just take a lunge stance. I'm going to really fire the glute. I'm going to make sure that my abs are turned on. And I want to see this done as a pause. So we're going to go down, pause, 3, 2, 1, and then up, right? And then 3, 2, 1, and then down, pause, 3, 2, 1, up. So that's the first, the easiest for most people. And again, we want to do the pause, so it's more like a box squat. That's gonna make it harder. They need less weight if they do that. The next progression is to actually use something like this, a plate or something on the ground that's a few inches, and we can adjust the load, obviously, or adjust the plate height. Obviously, the deeper, the harder it's going to be. And the reason why, instead of having people go heavier and heavier just doing the lunge, once they do it, they can do a decent weight. It's time to bring in this. And the reason for that is what I want to see is a crease below the knee depth, so at a minimum below parallel, right? So this is going to carry over to our squats. If we're doing lunges, you'll notice I'm pretty close to parallel, but I'd rather go a couple inches deeper, right? And to make sure that I'm doing that, and that's gonna provide a better benefit. But we're still going to do the same pause, right, that we saw here, where we're here, posture's good, chin's tucked. I'm going to go down, pause, 3, 2, 1, up. We're really trying to be aware of what the knee's doing. Keep the knee over the foot, vertical shin. And then once someone can do that and they work their weight back up again, then we can add in more of a Bulgarian split squat style. So this is where we have the box, and we put the foot on the box this way. And again, we're going to go down, pause, 3, 2, 1, up, right? Now, this one's a little bit excessive, but you can do the foot on some sort of platform here as well, and then this is the most. Now, and then you can see I'm going below parallel. I'm not using my back leg at all. I wouldn't worry about that in class. It takes too much time to set up. I'd say about 80% of the people you're going to be working with will only end up getting to the plate. They won't need the box or the bench behind them to put their foot on, and that's going to be plenty. Now they can add more plates, again, make it a little bit deeper too. So keep that in mind. The thing to coach people on this is to not use the back leg. We're trying to really focus on firing that glute and using the front leg. So they shouldn't be doing a lot of push off the back leg. We want them. The back leg is really just there for balance. But that's the dumbbell split squats. Hope you guys like it. I'll see you in the next video.